See, no one cared. You came along, gave me a song to ease the pain and erase the strain. You with no one, God, you promised me. You did. Against all odds, I made the choice to give you my trust. Now I rejoice. You answered my prayer. Not a moment too soon. The word I have made, my sins you erased. Y'all hear any noise in the background? It's no one. Lord, with no one.
Outside.
You be there. I gave it up. Oh, I let it go. Lord, you brought me through. Now I'm brand new. I said, have your way. Lord, you understand. Lord, you promised me you would hear my plea. You just love what you said. Against all odds, I made the choice to give you my trust. Now I rejoice. You answered my prayer. Not a moment to go.
You okay? You okay?
I can't stand my kids. Y'all need to sit in the kitchen riding around on Jules' motorcycle.
You should have turned the camera to it so we can see it. You know the game on, right? So we're not relative.
I'm getting all these tags. Get your phone, Brenda.
I don't want to. I don't want to. Because it just came through.
All right. Hello, everyone. You all excused the comedy hour a few minutes ago. I just wish y'all could see what I could see. Yanni's taking a station identification break before she go ahead and let the Lord use her on tomorrow. So we won't be long tonight. The Warriors game is on. I've been getting a whole bunch of texts,
And Yanni is riding through the house with Jill's motorcycle. And Jill is not going to be happy about that at all. Hey, you all, we had a press conference today at Lighthouse School on Hagenberger. A lot of people there, whites, blacks, Asians, and we are still in, what is going on here? We are still in the struggle in Oakland, and we'll do about 30, 40 minutes tonight. We tired. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, we're a little tired tonight. I'm still trying to recuperate from the citywide revival, funerals, and everything else that week. Listen, you all, I'll have a prayer request. Would you all please lift my friend and brother, Dr. Leroy Adams, pastor of the Providence Baptist Church in San Francisco, has been hospitalized. He's out of the hospital. I spoke with him on yesterday. Been very sick, and the Lord has him back on the uprise. But we want to continue to lift up Dr. Leroy Adams in prayer. All right. Brenda, where we going to start today?
Ooh, the struggle. we out here fighting in these streets. We out here fighting in these streets.
We're in here fighting in these streets. We definitely are fighting in the streets.
Yeah, we fight everything. 2023 is the year of struggle.
Yeah, and we jumped right into it in 2023.
Yeah.
Jumped into it. Yeah, we had some struggles and some ups and downs and deaths. Yesterday made 6 months. Nicole has been with the Lord, and we miss her so much. I have never experienced death like I've experienced death. The death of Nicole's. Nicole's death has hit me harder than Brittany's death. And I took Brittany's death extremely hard. Brittany stuck with me for some months, but Nicole has stuck with me for some months too. And Brenda, would you say with the murder of my nephew Chris, would you say that you are still struggling and grieving to this day?
Oh, to this day.
Yeah. And it's been eight years?
No, it's about to be 13.
Oh, 13. Okay.
Yeah.
I do remember where I was. I can tell you exactly where I was.
How old is your daughter, Marty?
Oh, Marty be 13 in January.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, she was born like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
No, about
I got a baby at home. I'll hurry up. I got a baby at home.
Okay. Yeah, because we were in Alice, where were we at? Orange County. We was at Disneyland at the youth convention, and we had to get back quick because Ree was gonna go into labor any moment, and she was by herself, and I had Marissa and Nakaya, and Alex and Brittany, and who else was in there? Alexandria, little Alex. Yeah, Courtney and Stephanie. Was Sean Sheldon daughters there? Asian, Indian? Okay. And Sean was there, my brother was there with me. Because he and Brittany fought all the way down. They fought all the way to LA and all the way back. Sean and Brittany. I'm gonna tell Joel, if you and Auntie Merle listening, Yaya is over here breaking your motorcycle. She heard something go down.
That was it.
Yeah, she didn't start it, Joel. She didn't start it yet. She hasn't blown the horn and listened to the radio, and she hasn't revved up the engine or anything yet. But she is sitting on the Joel. All right. So you all, nothing has changed in Oakland. If anything, yes, some things have changed. It's gotten worse. We have a mayor who is incapable of leading this city.
So we actually got a mayor?
Well, she's in the seat. I'd say we have one, but she's in the seat. And then, y'all, we could be on here to Saturday after next talking about Pamela Price. We have two loose screws leading Alameda County and leading the city of Oakland. We still don't have a police chief. We still don't even have any candidates. But it's been known that the police commission says she cannot hire police chiefs without them. It's a known fact that they have been very vocal about that. You may can hire one, but you definitely can't.
No, you can fire it.
But you definitely not gonna hire one without. So that's where we are, right? Right. The Keisha said, "If the price is right."
Well, somebody losing.
Oh,
because the price ain't right.
Okay, Keisha, the price is right.
I better play nice.
Huh?
I better play nice.
You still in prayer, so.
Oh yeah, I'm
you pray. You be nice. I don't have to be nice.
I don't have to either, but
no, you don't. But yeah, we understand there's some things. So check this out, y'all. What is it that y'all would like to see done in Oakland? Who would y'all like? What would y'all like to see done in Oakland? Because we're still fighting. It's, as Brenda said today at our press conference, it is not impossible for the chief to get his job back. There's a first for everything. There is a first for everything, and yeah. So we want to make sure that we are. I don't understand why I'm not seeing all of you guys on my line.
Did you? Did you write that down?
No, this is they're
Marty.
watching.
No,
they're watching.
Hello.
And it says that's on.
Oh, but I don't see this one. Yeah. So I'm sorry, y'all. We getting a bunch of people watching, and my engineer trying to be smart mouth with me over here, not knowing I'm her uncle.
Stick to your script.
Right, because he sure wrote that down what I said.
Amen.
And then Warsaw. Let's deal with that demon again. They extended his job another 6 months.
6 months, $500,000.
Over. He makes $1.2 million a year.
For 6 months, that's $500,000.
That's over $500,000, ain't it?
Yeah, a little over. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, 6 more months is $600,000. That's over $100,000 a year.
Yeah. We don't care. It's just money.
They just giving away money. Not like we have 7,000 homeless people here. They giving away money. Not like we're 400 officers short and 100 dispatchers short. Really? And y'all just giving away $100,000 a month that we need very badly in our community. Something is really wrong with our leadership in Oakland. And that goes as far as the city councilmen and councilwomen. They're very, very quiet. They have been very quiet ever since she put LaRon on paid administrative leave. They've been very quiet. And I just don't like that. I don't like the fact that it's okay for y'all to treat a brother any kind of way, and the brothers and sisters ain't saying nothing in office. That's something is wrong with that. I just don't understand. Go ahead.
In politics, sometimes you gotta be quiet. I guess.
I'll just stay behind it. I'll just stay behind this camera.
Oh.
And I'll be vocal whenever I need to be vocal, which is pretty much weekly.
Every Saturday you're vocal.
Every Saturday I'm vocal. I was very nice today. I was very quiet and nice today.
Spoke well. Everything.
Yeah, I was very quiet today. But don't think that just because I'm silent don't mean I'm not watching. I watch, and I cannot stand how the city of Oakland is being
torn apart.
That's a good word, Brenda. Torn apart.
Yeah.
Torn apart. It is being torn apart. Preachers ain't showing up for press conferences. Preachers ain't showing up to support and be in solidarity with LaRon. Pastors not showing up. It don't have to be about a camera with nobody, because I don't go looking for cameras. Sometimes cameras find me, but I'm at stuff when there's not cameras. I'm at stuff behind doors, closed doors.
Well, we have a lot of support that, is always at the press conferences that are there for support. They don't want to be in the cameras, but they want us to know that they are there. And that's good and fine. That shows that um are behind something. And like you said, it's not always about being in the camera. But now our downfall is the non-education of our people. Um, this back and forth, tit for tat. Well, why y'all doing this when she did that? And we have new administration, so they have to build their own way. Um, they have to build their own programs. All this, well, the previous administration did this, and y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all don't know what we said. It's
Exactly.
been said more than once that everybody's jumping on Pamela Price, and nobody said nothing to Nancy O'Malley. Oh yeah, we did. Yes, we did. She plea dealed. She didn't plea deal like this, but you best believe we was bringing parents to Nancy. Me and Nancy didn't agree on everything. She
Okay.
was the boss, but she did do her best when it was brought to her attention.
At least,
Um,
at least she did sit down.
yeah,
At least
she
sit down
did
and
talk
talk
to
to you.
families.
Did she at least sit down and talk to you?
No, yeah, she's she used to get on me. Miss Grisham, please don't talk to me like that. Me and Nancy, it is what it is. It ain't a color thing because we're not the same color. So it's not about that. It's about, keeping our people safe and doing the things that, help us as a people. We know everybody that's in jail don't need to be there. They're there for the reasons, and when they serve their time, they need to go home. There's a lot of people that was served, selling them dime bags and nickel bags or whatever y'all call them on the corner that been in jail for 10 years. They need to go home to their families. Um, you know, Little minor stuff. They need to go home and be with their families. But the hardened criminals, you can't expect them not to account for what they're doing. That's just not the right thing to do. No slap on the wrist because the victims didn't have that chance to
Right,
stand up and
right,
say, I don't want you to kill me.
right.
But you have a chance to say, I'm sorry, but you didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing. So what you saying I'm sorry for?
If you didn't do nothing.
If you didn't do nothing. Come on now. And everybody can't find Jesus in jail. Because he ain't talking to everybody. That's what he's not doing.
Uh,
He is
no,
not the author of confusion. And we have way too much confusion going on in our city. Way too much. Um, and the people of God should be, kind of interceding on that on the behalf of discernment. And we just not getting that because we fighting for everything. Like I said earlier, say we fighting to keep people in homes. We fighting for the landlords. We fighting for the tenants. We fighting for the homeless that want to be homeless. The homeless that don't want to be homeless. We fighting to keep the schools open. We just fighting. That don't make no sense. We got
yeah.
to fight for everything.
We are in a war. Hey, Bishop, we are in a war. Bishop Milliken, we are in a war in Oakland. And Brenda, I can say since the silencing and administrative leave of LaRon Armstrong, our verbiage have been the same.
Yeah.
Our story, our sentence has not changed. It has not changed at all. We've been singing the same song for the last 3-4 months. We've been singing the same song, and ours has not changed, and it will not change. The narrative will not change. We may change the way we handle things and the way we handle some people. Sometimes we got to be nice. Sometimes we don't have to be nice. I don't have to be nice all the time just because I'm a pastor.
Well, I have to be nice sometimes because I'm standing up. I'm advocating for others, and I can't be ghetto and be acting up. Because that's very important to me. And when you're truly advocating for people, your own personal struggles have to be put to the side in order to help them with whatever they need. And sometimes it get hard because I want to be gangster Brenda. Every once in a while, because people they try you, they really try you, and I'm not gonna give extra brownie points to people just because they think I should. If you are harming my families, and these is my families, some of them older than me, some of them, yeah, they still my sisters and brothers. I'm not gonna let you harm them because I went through a lot with the death of my son, and God has put me in a different path that most parents aren't in, and He did that for a reason. So I have to walk in that. Sometimes I don't want to be dealing with the city because I feel these people is ungrateful. You know, not the families. I'm just talking about the people in general. In order to save my family, I have to try to save yours. But y'all sitting at home watching TV, and I'm out here fighting for keeping you safe. When are you going to play a part in keeping you safe? It's a lot of talk, but then there's no action behind it. It starts at home. These criminals have mamas and daddies. Yeah. There's no perfect parents. No. But if you see something that you know is not wrong as a parent, then you want to save your own kids. You should want to save your kids more than I want to save them because they're yours.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at with this. I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna continue because we still got a long way to go.
Long way to go, and we're still gonna have a long way to go. Even if we can get the Ron Armstrong job back, even if there's a recall on both parties with the mayor and the district attorney.
You're about to make me get in trouble and say something.
I said that.
Okay.
I said that.
No, that ain't what I'm talking about.
Brenda,
you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I say that. I said that. She ain't said nothing about no recalls or nothing.
You know, I don't say nothing. I can't repeat, and I gotta keep saying whatever's best for the families. I'm rolling that way. Well, if it be recall, not recall, sit down and talk, I'm rolling that way.
Yeah.
Things are too public for me. You know, things that should not be in the public are just way overblown. And when you're playing these kind of games in the public, that in the media, so you know the media has their own agenda. So when you play it in the media, it's gonna play in the media. You can't get mad. Mm-hmm. When it's not in your favor, because that's the way you chose to do it. So that's why when I get in the media, and I ain't just started getting in the media, I've been in the media for 12 years, you know, you have to watch it. If you're not ready to, you can't throw a rock and then hide your hand and pretend like you didn't throw that rock. Because if I throw a rock, I'm gonna stand there and see where it lands.
Yeah.
You should be a big enough person to do that.
Yeah, if I throw one, I'm like, yeah, I threw that one. That's the name on it. I threw that one. I said, "What's up, Tiger?" I told her, "Hey, Bishop said he had a previous engagement. That's why he wasn't there today. We appreciate it." Keisha said they would try you on Twitter. She said she's working on trying to be nice. But listen, the Bible says watch, fight, and pray. Sometimes you got to take it by force. Sometimes you got to be vocal. Kenny Rogers wrote this song. Sometimes you got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them. You just got to know when to be vocal. You got to know when to be loud. You got to know when to be ghetto. You got to know when to be a Christian, a good old Christian. Sometimes you gotta let people know, no, it's not going down like that. It's not on my watch. It's not going down like that. And I've had to tell a lot of people that and preachers that that's just not going down on my watch like that. It's not going down on my watch like that. Like that mess that went on at Harmony, that mess will never go down at Victory like that. And I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. It just you people, you can't just jump on a pastor.
Let me get my Starbucks.
Yeah, you just can't jump on no pastor and think it's okay and he's in the wrong. Nah, he inherited that mess when he went to that church. And I don't care if y'all on here watching. I gives no cares. I ain't scared of none of y'all. Give no cares. You don't jump on your pastor, the man that prays for you. Even if you don't like him, go to another church. Apparently he's there. He got voted in the Baptist church. He got voted in. He didn't get placed in. There's a difference between him and me. My Victory, it was a unanimous decision, so there was no vote. My father said, I want Marty to be the next pastor. I've helped pay for his college education. I've groomed him, and I want him to be the next pastor of Victory. Is there anybody that don't want that? And nobody didn't say nothing. The people didn't want that.
You can say something or you can go on about your business.
And they left quietly.
Oh, okay.
They left quietly. The people didn't want to come, but they didn't leave immediately. They kind of like, start leaving, you know, a little later. But there's just church people, y'all. The way we act in church, church is about worshiping God, lifting God. Church is about paying bills. It's about educating people, encouraging people, loving people, strengthening people, helping people, being a beacon light and a citadel of hope in our dark communities. It ain't about that. That's why at our church, we read a scripture, Wendell and Yanni pray, and I pray. We do praise and worship. I'm up preaching, and we're off camera after the offering. That's what we do. We go to church. We ain't in church long either. You don't have to have eternal church to have effective church. I'm just, listen, this stuff that some of you people do in church is crazy. Why do you even go to church if it's not going to be an authentic change in your life? Why even go to church? Why present that nonsense in the air? Why show discourse amongst the brethren and the sister? It's just, that stuff is just wrong. It's just wrong.
Well, you know, Bedside Baptist, you know, it played a lot of part in the COVID. You know, COVID did a lot for church because people felt they didn't have to go to church. They could seek Jesus at home, and it was the same thing. So, you know, as ministries, some let it go on too long. And so you bringing these different Christians back into the church. Church hopping on a Sunday. Some people visit 30 churches on a Sunday online.
Yeah, they do.
It's different spirits in different churches.
Went down in Harmony. Them wasn't new Christians. Them was some old heathen Christians. Them was some Negroes that been in church all their life.
Well, yeah. Mm-hmm.
There wasn't no new wave Christians that just don't know about church ethics and know about church mess. And this ain't the first mess that they done been in at that church either. But I'm moving on because we've been talking about politics tonight, not church stuff. But this is called Real Talk, where we talk about church stuff. We talk about community stuff. We talk about stuff in our lives. We talk about death. We talk about politics. We talk about streets, stuff that's going on in the streets. We talk about injustice going on everywhere. We talk about sexism, racism. We talk about all that stuff. We talk about women should make just as much money as men make. We talk about a whole plethora of things on Real Talk. That's why it's called Real Talk.
I need you to spell that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It means a lot, okay? That's what it means.
Yeah.
Right. So where do we go from here in Oakland? I think that's where we need to. I think that's where we probably can land tonight. What y'all that live in Oakland? I'm not talking to y'all that don't live in Oakland. I'm not talking about y'all that live all out in the suburbs and stuff like that. I'm talking about where do we go from here in Oakland with the citizens in Oakland? Because if you don't live in Oakland, and this is not your mailing address, you can't vote in the city of Oakland. So therefore, you shouldn't be as vocal since you can't vote. Our job on Real Talk is to educate and inspire. Educate and inspire. I think that's what we came up with a couple of weeks ago. Where do we go from here? Do we recall the DA? Do we recall the mayor? Do we rehire Laurent? Or do we leave those people in office? And then where do we go from here? Can we still work with those people that has refused to meet and work with us since they've been in office? You work for the county of Alameda. You work for the city of Oakland. It should be about bettering the city. It should not be a personal agenda. This is what you feel. This is what you think. It ought to not go down like that. It ought to be what's best for our county and what's best for our city. Not because you're in competition with somebody, not because you don't know who they are, or I won't call them back, or I won't meet with them because I don't know who they are. All of us are important. That pastor, that live, that work in the city, that pay taxes in this city. All of us are important. Our voices should be heard. What you think?
Well, you know, they always downfalls to their predecessors. Well, Libby didn't say nothing, so Libby didn't do nothing, and y'all wasn't worried about Libby not doing nothing. So why y'all saying, you know, talking about Shane Cal right now? We had Libby for 2 terms. Libby did what Libby didn't turn the city upside down. We mentioned earlier. Well, she did what she did, and she went on about her way.
Mm-hmm.
But what we gonna do now? You can't keep going off of what the predecessor did. When you do anything, you come and be. So when you're going in, what do you plan on doing? And then when you see something not going in the right direction, you just let it keep going till it go off of the cliff. Where does it do that?
No, that's not good politics, and I'm not a politician.
Oh, it's not good ethics.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Well, there's like three sides to politics. It's the truth, the politician side, and then somebody else side, or what somebody feel like. Like, how could Warshaw know what's best for Oakland
without the input of Oakland?
He don't even live in the state of California. Mm-hmm. Let's start off with that one. He don't even know what goes on in the state. He don't know what goes on in the Bay Area. He don't even live in Los Angeles or Sacramento or somewhere. Nah, Where do we go from here? Because we're gonna find out shortly where we're gonna go from here. But I believe that we're gonna be fighting for the next 3-4 years in this city with these people that are stuck by third ranked choice voting in our city. I don't get it.
Yeah, we got a lot of things we need to do away with. But like most politicians, even organizations, I'm in way too many organizations. I tell them all the time, y'all do what y'all feel people need done without talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it don't turn out right, you be shaking your heads. Well, I thought this was going to be outcome. It wasn't the outcome because you didn't ask the people what they wanted. You did what you thought they wanted. And that's not your job. Your job is to seek the people out and see what it exactly they need. Everybody don't want an education. Everybody don't want a job. Some people got jobs.
Yeah. So what a real job?
What?
I said, and still struggling with a real job.
With a real job. That's right. Folks have 2, 3, 4 businesses and still trying to barely make it.
Yeah.
So, the economy is high. The salaries are low.
And why are we? Listen, Black people need to come together. I'm Black first. And we need a Black agenda for Oakland. We are not the minority in Oakland. We're right under the Latinos. Mm-hmm. We're not the majority. We're not the leaders, but we're not far behind. There needs to be a Black agenda for Oakland. You got Chinatown. You got Latino town. You got Latino areas. Where's a Black area?
West Oakland and East Oakland.
Not no more.
No.
You walk your dog. You let's take a ride through West Oakland tonight, and let's see who out there walking their dogs and ain't scared.
Oh, not none of us. Not none of us.
Right. So we can't say. See, in the 50s, when my grandfather migrated from Mississippi to here, East Oakland was all Portuguese. Black people were in Alameda, and the majority, 90% of them were in West Oakland. They all went to Laurel. They all went to churches down there. They either went to St. John or Star Bethel or Mount Zion in West Oakland. Mm-hmm. Those were the churches down there. We need, thank you, Bishop. We need a Black agenda for Oakland. And the leaders need to come and hear a Black agenda from some Black people that ain't gonna split no verbs and not gonna have run-on sentences. It's some highly intelligent Black people in Oakland. There needs to be a Black agenda. There needs to be a Black agenda. And I've heard I got that statement from several church pastors with having a black agenda was sitting down with President Biden, and President Biden sitting down talking to us because he made some agreements that he will never forget the black community because the black community helped put him in office. He said that publicly. Like Michigan and Georgia decided to vote, and he won. He and Kamala won.
What happened? What happened? He forgot that part?
No, I just think he has met with some black people, but we know very few of them. Just like there was a few black people said that black pastors said they worked with Donald Trump, and none of us have never heard of them. So it can be situations like that. Yeah, he did. Donald Trump did meet with a few black preachers, but those Republican black preachers that he met with, they don't speak for me. Just because some preachers come together in Oakland don't mean that they speak for me. If I show up, then I can speak for my own self.
Right.
Just like when I say, hey, I'm Pastor Marty Peters of Victory Baptist Church. I'm also the first vice president for the Baptist Ministers Union and vicinity of Oakland. That's how I address myself when I'm in the public. Because I can speak as the first vice president. My president is Pastor Ty Wheelock. I can speak on behalf of the BMU, but I also can speak on behalf of Victory Baptist Church. You know, I'm the leader there. I can speak on behalf of that. I can't speak on behalf of CP Band and Mortuary. I'm not the leader there. I have a supportive boss who supports the stuff that we do in the community, who will let me off work to go to a meeting and come right back to work. You know, take your life. Go on, take care of that stuff. Fight for the community.
And come on back now, you hear?
Come on back to work here. Yeah. And the saddest thing is, I'm wrong for saying this, but I'm going to say it. I don't know when the day is going to come when black pastors are going to come together. I don't know nobody that can pull us together and bring us together, because the J.L. Richards dead. The Frank Pinkers are dead. Dr. Carl Anderson's, they're all deceased. Now, Dr. J. Alfred Smith is 92, 93. He really don't get out anymore. He'll talk to you on the phone, but as far as getting out to come and rally some people together, that's not nothing that they really do anymore, because I mean, when you're in your 90s, it's a struggle. I'm in my 50s, and it's a struggle to wake up and get up and stay healthy all day. So I can only imagine what it's like when you're in your 90s and close to 100. So I don't know who the one person is, because the senior pastors no more, besides Dr. Stuckley in Berkeley, it's like Leon McDaniels is the oldest pastor in Oakland right now. Wow. And then you got Kevin Barnes is right behind him. But we got churches big enough to hold a bunch of pastors. It can be ecumenical. It does not have to be at a Kojic church. It does not have to be at a Baptist church. It can be at an AME church. It can be at a CME church. It can be at a United Methodist church. But can we just get together across the lines? Ain't nobody got to wear no suits. Ain't nobody got to wear no ties. Ain't nobody got to be bishop this, apostle this, potentate this, archbishop.
Be who you are. Fight for the cause.
Just come on. Hey, what's up, Marty? Hey, what's up, Kevin? Hey, what's up? What's up, Ty? What's up, everybody? We're all in there. No cameras in there or nothing. Sit down with an agenda. Come up with an agenda. Walk in the mayor's office. Walk in the DA's office. Listen. It's still 27% black in Oakland. It's still 75, 80% blacks in prisons in the Bay Area. This is what we prefer. This is what we want. This is how you can get us to support you. This is how we can be there for you. But if you continue this nonsense and continue to let triple murderers out with like a 7-year sentence, and you done killed 3 people? No, hell to the no. We ain't down with that. And it ain't gonna just go down like that. No, But this is some stuff that, like when we went to go eat today, It'd have been nice if Chantal or Pamela Price could sit down and eat with some real people that love the community. Y'all need to talk to some real people. What people are y'all talking to? Y'all, when you make these decisions, who are you talking to? Is it in the best interest to let criminals out? So if you let all these murderers out, what is the rehabilitation process? That's what I would like to know.
Yeah, you got to have something for the people. If you're going to let them out, where they going to go? What they going to do?
How they going to get a job?
People with degrees that can't get a job.
Exactly. And do they want to work?
Right. You know, they let them out without a path. And that's not good for them as well. And then, you know, the things that they did to get them there, it's two sides to that. You got gang members. When you come out the gang that you harmed, they're going to be looking for you.
Right.
You know, so you're sending them back out into the public to lose their lives when they were safer where they were, learning and growing. And then the prisons ain't got nothing for them. They in there. Well, yeah, do, because they have more stuff in prison than they have on the street. Cell phones, food, wearing Air Forces in the prison. Where the classes, where's the, you know, the things that can make them better citizens if they were to get out? Is there any of that going on? Because they shouldn't come out talking about, yeah, I'm gonna hit the spot as soon as I get out. All the niggas that wasn't down for me, yeah, they gonna get it. You know, things of that nature. It's you know, what do we? What's going on?
Because we've been getting some text messages from prison has been forwarded to us, have been made known public that this is the type of stuff. And I think this is where pastors could come together and come up with a reentry program. Like you need, like after you've been out of prison, you need to be in therapy. You need to be in therapy for a while.
Yeah, this is because there's a lot of stuff that going in there that could change your life.
Yeah.
So,
you need to be in therapy. Then also, you need to learn how to manage money. You need a trade. You need to go to a technical school or a trade school.
Mm-hmm.
You need to know how to make money, how to survive. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Because if you get out of prison, it means 9 times 10 you're gonna be on parole.
Right.
So one time you do one thing, that's 13 months off the top.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, according to the law, from what I've read, you're supposed to go back. If you mess up while you're on parole, you're supposed to go back and finish your entire sentence.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's what I've read, and that's what I thought. So there needs to be hey, Michelle, there needs to be a reentry program. There needs to be some life skills. You need to learn how to manage money. You need a doggone checking account. You need a debit card. You need a job. You need to know this type of stuff. They get out of jail, they don't know none of that stuff.
Right. Because they're not in there. And you know, the programs that they might have when they come out aren't benefiting them. They just something to knock them hours off. Well, I got to have 20 hours of this, that, and the third. So I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna look on my phone the whole time, but I'm gonna get them hours.
Yeah. Super sad. And I mean, this is a good place to end on tonight, because I think I need to start singing that narrative to these pastors, to the BMU. What can we do to write the narrative for the reentry program coming back out? I would love to get with Pastor Michael Smith at McGee Avenue in Berkeley. Awesome grant writer. All these churches that people are not coming to, these churches are not using. They got basements, they have fellowship halls. How about get your GED? You should have been working on your doggone GED or in college while you was in prison anyway.
Right.
That's the first thing. That's the first thing they should make them do. You need an education. You need something in your head. You need something to fall back on.
Yeah.
You need something to fall back on.
Yeah, it's a lot of talented, smart people in jail, and then when they come out, where are they going?
Yeah.
Nowhere fast. Hopefully they stay out, but a lot of them just end up right back in it.
They end up right back in there because they don't know how to make it in society.
Right. Which they should, because there are millions of dollars going into these programs. So, it should not be all of these repeat offenders at all.
Yeah, absolutely. It shouldn't be at all. But hey, it is what it is. It looked like that's what's happening. This is me speaking. This is not Brenda speaking. This is Martin speaking. I just did not know. I found out the other day that the DA has no boss. She's her own boss. I'm going to say it one more time. Did y'all know that the DA does not have a boss? She's her own boss.
You don't say that for the people in the back?
The people in the back and the people in the balcony. Here you go. Did y'all know that the district attorney has no boss? She's her own boss. She has no one to answer to.
They do now.
Yeah. Found that out from reliable sources. Gave me that information. So if you don't think it's true, well, who's her boss? I'll wait. I'll wait till next Saturday.
You gonna give them a week to find out?
I'll wait till next Saturday. I'll put a and a question mark right there the next Saturday.
Come back with the answer next week. You hear?
But I already know the answer this week. To let y'all do some homework. So that's why Black people have to stick together. That's why pastors have to stick together. That's why Oakland have to stick together. You all, we need to be just as thick and strong as when LaRon got fired as right now. Because Oakland has gotten worse, you all. It's more home invasions. It's more car thefts. How long did it take them to find your car?
Like,
You know we lying.
days.
So my niece's car got stolen in front of her house. She lives in a nice, safe neighborhood. Car totaled out, everything.
Oh no.
They found it after 10 days. 19 days.
Get it right, Marty.
Yeah, after 19 days. Total, car paid for. Just inconveniencing people. Because you Negroes don't want to work. And y'all rather rob, kill, and steal from people, hurt people's lives, shatter people's lives, and everything. It's crazy. So Chantal's car got broken into the other night.
I knew you was gonna bring that up.
Okay. Yeah, Chantal, her car got broken into. Join the rest of us. My car was vandalized, Mayor. Over $8,000 worth of damage to my car.
Oh.
Catalytic converter gone. Car gone. Totaled out. Had to get another car. So join the crowd. But this is the city where you the mayor, where we're 400 police officers short, where LaRon Armstrong. Good. Now you know how the rest of us feel.
Well, do the city pay for that?
I'm positive they do.
I don't know.
I'm positive the city is going to reimburse her because she's a city employee, the highest ranking official in Oakland.
Well,
yeah, let's see. We only got about 6 more minutes.
cost to be the boss.
Yeah, look at I wondered if she feel the same way as my niece felt when she come outside to go to work and her car is not out there. I wonder if she feel the same way that she got to pay. Probably 9 times 10 she ain't got to pay no doggone $500, $1,000 deductible, especially if it's a City of Oakland vehicle.
Oops.
So she would not feel the same way as somebody like she would feel. Or somebody get in a car accident, no one is hurt. This is a true story. Last Saturday, we were having my cousin's mother's funeral at Antioch Baptist Church. My cousin, whose mother's funeral we were having, car was parked right in front of Antioch Baptist Church. Do you know somebody came by there while the funeral's going on and side-swiped his car parked right in front of the church? Knocked the mirror off, dented his door, the front fender, and messed up the chrome on the car, on his rim. Right in, and nobody didn't know it because everybody was standing on the sidewalk and they hit the driver's side, which was parked on the street.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So when they go around and get in his car, like, my car been hit.
What is this?
We see last Saturday, we see the debris on the street, not knowing that's all the debris that came off of his car and their car.
Wow.
So I called, so it's the police right there. So I get in the street and tell them, come on. He's like, well, did y'all get a license plate? It's like, no. It's like, oh, y'all might as well call y'all insurance. That's what 2 police officers, a man and a woman in West Oakland, told me last Saturday. Y'all might as well just call your insurance. Oh, they did say, the officer lady said, you can go to Eastmont substation and make a claim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a BMW X5, so you already know.
Oh, bye.
In cars, how much that's gonna cost to fix. But we're short officers, and you get rid of the big chief who was making so much progress, and here we are. It's crazy. It is crazy. Oakland, keep your eyes open. Oakland, be vocal, be visible, be outspoken. You
and
see,
educate yourself.
Huh?
And educate yourself.
We've been educating y'all. Brenda, you've been on here with me about the last 6-7 weeks.
Oh, Jesus, yes. I asked why you keep putting special guests.
Yeah, they might as well just put my co-host on. Yeah, it's crazy. Price on here preaching to my Father, forgive them for they know not what they do. Yeah, okay.
Who said that? Mm-hmm.
Your friend, Reverend Price. Yo, here we talk about Father, forgive them for they know not what they've done. Oh, okay, that's a little different.
It's a little different. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what they've done. I can only imagine after today who the they are. Yeah, who the they are. Well, I'm sure we'll have some more stuff for you all next week. I'm positive we will. We only got like 3 more minutes, y'all. We're going from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock tonight. So
I
you
wonder why. I wonder why.
Yeah, we're hours solid today. Yeah.
Struggle is real.
I didn't want to talk. And then the Warriors game is on too. So yeah. I don't even know what the score is. Huh? We got
winning.
Okay. I don't know. Can anybody tell me what the?
I thought you said you know what the score is.
No, I said I don't know what the score. The Warriors up.
Okay.
Good. Because they scored 157 points on Good Friday.
Oh, okay, because it was Good Friday.
Yeah, it was a Good Friday too. Secure. But I will say this, you all. Congratulations to Sacramento. Congratulations to the Warriors. Congratulations to the Clippers and the Lakers. All 4 California teams are in the playoff for the first time ever in basketball history.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. I ain't cooking nothing. Brenda took me somewhere today, and I'm sick.
You the only one out of 6 people that's sick.
Yeah. Jorge, I'm still sick. All right. Yeah, we up 61-55. It's halftime. All right, good. All right. Thank y'all. All right. Now I need y'all to be just fast with your typing. The next time we have a press conference, y'all need to come show up. I need to come show out. Jorge laughing at me. Y'all need to come show out. Preachers, I'm going to be reaching out to you. We need to write a narrative for the re-entry since Madam Christ. Marty, is she related to you since y'all got the same last name?
Who?
Reverend Marty, Ramon Price.
Oh, yeah, that's his cousin on his mama's sister's side.
Marty, we got to watch out for you because you were sitting at the table with us today, man. You may go back.
Somebody got to be the sacrificial lamb. Don't forget that.
Okay, y'all, it's time to get out. We only have 1 minute. Thank y'all. I'm not going to just look at what Marty put on there.
What?
What's up, Bishop Barnes? Bishop Barnes. Look at Lee John. Listen. Look at these. Marty, stop, dude. Stop. Yanni about to start your motorcycle up over here. Okay, you all. It's 7:01. We'll see y'all. Good night, because the click is about to. Where's Michelle? Where's Shell at? Is Shell over here?
No, she ain't over here. I meant to tell her to get on.
Jorge.
Ooh, Jesus.
We only missed Michelle. That was the 6 of us tonight. I can't repeat what. Did you see what he just put down?
No, what?
You don't see what Monty just put down?
Oh, I see that.
And John right behind him.
Ain't nobody got time for them.
Okay. All right, y'all. Yeah. Lee John said he is not going to. No, this is inside.
Somebody got to make a stand.
Yeah,
somebody got to make a stand. What?
Listen, Lee John, we need you, bro.
Take one for the team. Take it for the team now. Take one. Take one for the team. I tell you, it gets to the point where you got to laugh about something.
He said no.
Woo! It's an
Listen,
inside joke, y'all.
Good
You gotta laugh,